Ironically, the 4chan diaspora spreads its addictive memes far and wide, attracting new users to the home site. 4chan becomes the focal point for internet culture, but at what cost? The site grew exponentially and to an uncontrollable extent. Around this time, 4chan's boards begin to grow in population and develop their own unique subcultures in this era. September 4th, 2007, world-famous Australian croc hunter Steve Irwin is killed by a stingray while filming a documentary. B is immediately flooded with this information, and one of the first threads to announce it is Stickied. It becomes the most replied thread on B, having over 5,200 replies. September 11th, Habbo Hotel is revisited. In response to Steve Irwin's death, the 5th anniversary of 9/11, and the absolute hatred for Habbo Hotel, B starts another raid on Habbo Hotel, with around 5,000 Anons partaking in the raid. They blocked every single room, announcing that not only did the pool have AIDS, but it also had stingrays as well. The raid continued for 3 days until September 14th. September 25th, Epic Fail Guy, in its original incarnation, is posted on B. Rule 34 and the Guy Fawkes mask were also posted, with only a few people saying the meme was forced. The original name for the character in the thread was actually Epic Failure Man. In another one of these threads, the first use of the name Epic Fail Guy was posted. This name was mostly agreed upon to be the character's name by the next day. The appeal behind this is that B essentially created a forced meme, and the Epic Fail Guy tries as hard as he fails. October 1st, B celebrates his 3rd anniversary and places blue and pink striped hats on top of each thread. B-tards then make specific pictures interacting with these hats, which is still used today on 4chan. October 20th, Jake Braham turns himself into authorities following an infamous copy pasta he had written, reposting it about 40 times in the previous 30 days, in which he warns of 7 terrorist attacks that will happen across 7 football stadiums in the United States on October 22nd. Exactly 2 days before this, on October 18th, the Department of Homeland Security was notified about this copypasta and attempted to track down and arrest the creator of it. A Wisconsin police department was tipped off on October 20th. He turned himself in and faced 20 years in prison, making him the very first 4chaner to receive an invite to the party van. The phrase, "Don't mess with football," uttered by FBI agent Les Weiser during the news report on Braham's arrest, has since become a meme, and was briefly added to B's rules. October 30th, Habbo Revisited. Part 2. The same strategies were used, such as flooding every single room on the site, but they were banned quickly. This raid is mostly seen as a failed raid. November 7th. Apparently Mood is broke and he doesn't pay the server bills, so the site goes down for about 2 days. Like all the other times that 4chan has went down, users sought refuge in other sites, but due to the amount of traffic, those sites also go down as well. November 21st. B Space Day. A B-tard loads a keylogger on a public PC and gives B over 4,000 MySpace accounts and passwords. And of course, they proceed to have a field day over this. December 9th. SP, the sports board, is deleted. Pissed off users flock to B and demand SP's release, sadly to no avail. December 20th. Hal Turner, a white supremacist talk show host from New Jersey, plans his final radio show due to lack of funding. However, a combined surprise raid from 4chan, 720chan, Something Awful, and Bantown destroys Hal's show, with over 150 phone calls being made in 3 hours. Hal then posts all the phone numbers of the callers on his website, which sparks a huge outrage on B. Bantown then uncovers the personal information, including his real phone number, after which over 160 phone calls were made to his house. Hal eventually gave in and removed the phone numbers from the site, but as we know, Anonymous does not forgive. December 25th. Hal Turner spends Christmas with his family over at his father's house. News of this spreads, and Bantown quickly found his father's phone number, leading to a massive amount of calls and Hal supposedly getting kicked out of the house. Hal then claimed that the FBI is investigating 4chan, and he made it so that his website redirected to the FBI homepage. December 31st. A happy ending for 2006 after Hal Turner surrenders to 4chan after all the raids, and he announces that he's almost off the internet completely. He announces, "I am not sure where I'm gonna go from here. My entire existence, short of my physical presence on this planet, has utterly been wrecked by people I never met or heard before." 4chan is very pleased with this information and celebrates into the new year.
Nate, were you surprised that John Jones tested positive?
Everybody's on
4chan.